We had a European friendlies, and then we had other things come up on my end, personal things. So we're back now here at the InsidersRoom.com presents. We got the final third. I'm joined by Ry Cape here, my soccer expert and our soccer expert at the InsidersRoom.com. This guy doesn't just give you the EPL and the uh, La Liga. He looks at everything, so you always find something to usually find something different here. Today he's going pretty normal. A little Champions League, a little Europa action for you for midweek. And so, what do you got for the guys here, AM?
Yeah, it's good to be back. Obviously, we had a bit of a mess with the holidays there, but we're back. The European friendlies and then the Euro qualifiers, that's all done. So yeah, we're back to the normal schedule, and it's a big Champions League week, and we're going to open it up with the first play is going to come in tomorrow's Champions League match. It's going to be AC Milan and Borussia Dortmund. We're taking the under 2.5 at even money. So this is one where Dortmund, they've been trending heavily to the over in a lot of their Bundesliga matches. But when it comes to Champions League, they tend to tighten up on defense, and they've been playing a lot of low-scoring matches. Same with AC Milan on the other side, and AC Milan specifically has been a lot better at home. They haven't been in great form recently, but they do play much better at home. And this is a match where they really need the points here. They're going to be pushing for the win, but I don't think Dortmund's going to let them score that easy the way they've been playing defense. The win's not as important for Dortmund either, so they could play a little more defensively here, playing for a draw. And I expect AC Milan to really show up on the defensive side here. They're not going to allow Dortmund to score on them at home here, especially when they need the points. So I like the under 2.5 in this one. And then, so then for the next one here, we're going to go to Thursday, and it's going to be the Europa League. So for this Thursday play, we have we're going to go to Moldova. It's Sheriff Tiraspol and Slavia Praha, and we're going with Sheriff Tiraspol +1. So at this point, this one's pretty much a system play. This Sheriff Tiraspol team rarely loses at home, and when they do, they definitely don't lose by more than one goal. They do have 1-2 loss at home earlier in the Europa League, but this is a match where they really need the points. This Sheriff Tiraspol team, they've had a long history the last 2 years of really performing well in the European competition, specifically in Champions League. They pulled off a big upset of Real Madrid a few years ago, and ever since then, they've just had a ton of success, especially at the group stage of these competitions. Right now, they're sitting at the bottom of the group. It's looking bleak for them, but they desperately need the points here against Slavia Praha. Slavia Praha is not as good on the road. They have been mowing through a lot of these teams at home, but they definitely don't score as many goals on the road. And I'm going to trust Sheriff Tiraspol's defense to get it done. They badly need the point here, and I think they can at least come away with the draw, if not lose by one goal at the most.
All right, yeah, sounds good. Yeah, the Milan Dortmund. Yeah, I know those. At least I know of those two teams. So good analysis there. The other one, if I didn't know him, if I was just talking to somebody in a bar and he rattled off that game to me, I think he was just talking gibberish. So just saying, those names sound made up to me, but obviously I know, obviously they're not. But I'd be like, yeah, what are you talking about? Come on.
But yeah, that's the thing with these Europa League games. They're all these small clubs that they dominate their own countries, and then they get on the European stage and not so much.
Right. Yeah, it's just if you don't follow as much as I don't follow hardly anything outside of the EPL and the big clubs. Yeah, I'd be like, what? Sheriff who? What's the second one again?
Yeah, so Slavia Praha, that one's
Slavia Praha. I'd be like, Praha, what are you laughing at me?
Yeah, and then Sheriff is a good old Moldovan squad. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know many places in Moldova, but I know where Sheriff Tiraspol plays.
Well, there you go. That's all that matters.
Exactly.
Don't know many places in Michigan, but the big house. So.
Hey, no, East Lansing. Come on, Dan.
Yeah, well. Hey, we got a new coach, so let's go.
Yeah, I saw that. It'll be good.
Yeah, and the only reason we got him is because the Pac-12 imploded. So right place at the right time, to be honest.
Pretty much.
So all right, AM, what do you got going on? How have you been doing? Where can the people find you? And anything else you want to throw out there?
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter, X, or whatever you want to call it, at AM_plus money. And you can get my premium plays at theinsidersroom.com, pickadvisor.com, and bigal.com. Make sure you go check out those premium plays. As Kaiser said, I'm the soccer guy, but I do all North American sports. So you'll find one of everything in there except for NHL.
Except NHL, and you're Canadian.
Except NHL, yeah.
And you're Canadian, so I doubt.
Damn straight.
That sounds like the discussion for another time in another show. like. Then we'll leave it for a little later. All right, AM, thanks a lot. I hope you had a good holiday. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. I know you don't. You've already had your Thanksgiving in Canada, but my Canadian friends like to celebrate the American Thanksgiving because it just gives them a reason to have another big meal and gorge themselves on food. But
yeah, a lot of Canadians do, Kaiser. That Thursday was like a ghost town on the roads. Yeah. It's crazy how many people just take the day off.
Well, you got football all day also, so there you go. All right, AM.
It's a nice day.
AM, thanks a lot. We'll be coming back at you guys soon with some more soccer plays coming up. So just check us out and like, subscribe to the channel, and you'll get notifications on next time we're on. So AM, until next time, have a good one.